Welcome to this edition of Nautical Know-How, how to buy a boat when there are 3 common challenges for new boat buyers. Buying a boat is all in all a pretty complicated and challenging endeavour in many ways. It's an up and down ride through all the stages and the overwhelming details, especially so if you're a new boater. The details and the mistakes are multiplied. Doesn't help that there are some quite big barriers and challenges, and these have also been identified by recent new boater research. So in this video, I'm going to show you how and what these challenges are and give you some tips to navigate around them. But first up, my name is Dione Schick, and I'm the co-founder of Basco. We're an independent and boutique advisory firm based in Singapore and working globally. And here's my co-founder hubby, William. So we provide independent and trusted advice that takes risk and uncertainty out of boat ownership. Now, how do we do that? We do that because we've got no boat dealerships, we have no boat agencies, we've got no inventory to sell you, and we have no brokerage. We don't list boats for sale either. We do work with new boaters to help them gain complete confidence in a boating lifestyle decision, and this is without the complicated stress and uncertainty of boat brokers and boat dealers. So how to buy a boat when there are some significant and very real challenges for new boat buyers and experienced boaters alike. So here are the 3 challenges that we'll cover, and I'll show you some tips on how to overcome them. But ahead of that, let's talk about the unique boating lifestyle and creating this unique boating lifestyle, or one that actually works in terms of an effective investment, no stress boating, and family enjoyment, is a major problem for those searching for the boating lifestyle worldwide. The recent research that I mentioned before by Grow Boating, it's identified that 70% of those people who were thinking about buying a boat didn't have people that they could trust to give them advice on how to buy. And a staggering 64% of first-time boat buyers aren't confident that they know enough about boats to buy one. So the 3 common challenges and struggles that we find with our clients are these. The first one is information overload and overwhelm, and not understanding how the boating market works and how the industry operates and how its participants operate. So while there's no shortage of information on the internet, there's no one place to find everything that you need. There's no comprehensive resource. And there isn't a clear path to sort through all the information and identify information gaps. There's also a sense of insider information that's only available to those that are in the know, and that the market's not very price transparent. Now, the second struggle is that you're new to the market, you're the new kids on the block, well, on the water really, and you're the one that everyone's waiting for. Sellers, owners, dealers, and brokers alike are all waiting for the right price to come along, and the perfect buyer is a newbie. Well, we don't want you to be that perfect buyer, the one that everyone's circling around, or miss out on the best buys, or overpay, or even worse, end up buying a lemon. This leads me to the third challenge that we see, which I've mentioned before in the research: not sure who to trust. And if you're told this would be perfect for you, it can and should raise alarm bells. When you're dealing with the seller's agent or broker, they're working for their client's best interests in mind along with their own. Did you know that you can hire a free buyer's advisor, an independent buyer's broker, free of charge, if you hire them early enough in your boat buying journey? It's having an expert and independent person on your side of the negotiating table, and it's a savvy and it's a smart idea. Now, there's no shortage of dealers. There are wheelers and dealers in every part of the boating industry. Now, let me give you an interesting and an unfortunately not that uncommon example that happened just recently. A client selling his boat, and a broker wanted to show it to his friend. He'd found out about it from an engineer who worked in the marina. So the next day, the broker calls William back and he says, "I've got the deal all sorted." The boat owner sells the boat for $400,000 US. And yes, this was a reduced but agreed price that had been agreed with the owner. And his friend would pay $550,000 for it. "All of us will make $50,000 each," he said. "A great deal," he explained to William, who promptly replied, "I thought you said this guy was your friend. Overcharging him $150,000 doesn't sound like a very good friend to me." And secondly, no, this is not how this works. Now, needless to say, the broker's gone very quiet. He's presumably now working with a wheeler dealer who's more on board with his unethical plan. Now, this is an example of what's routinely tried on in the industry with unprofessional dealers and middlemen. So how do we move from risk and uncertainty of the three common challenges and to the fact that there is these three common challenges, the risks that they cause, and that there's no clear path, no comprehensive internet resources that are all in one place. A boating industry that hasn't yet caught up with the times in regards to simple, transparent, trustworthy information online for boat buyers, and this results in common, costly boating mistakes. Buying mistakes that cost a lot of money, risking family finances and also family safety, and also year one challenges such as these. Common year one challenges include overwhelm, so many unknowns, not sure what to do, where to go, and just simply overwhelmed. You can get ripped off and end up buying a lemon. Another common year one challenge is that you bought the wrong boat after all, and this can result in losing boating confidence, which is something we definitely don't want to happen. Clients say, I just want to sell it. Also, there are stressful warranty issues. Tussle, tangle, negotiate, stressful. Insufficient after-sales support is more common than you might like to think. The boating industry is dominated by very small businesses, and this has a real impact that creates some of these challenges. And believe it or not, more common than you might think, your shipyard or your dealer goes bankrupt. And another common problem is the boat is damaged during delivery. So how do we move from these year one challenges to complete confidence? And how do we be able to get the nautical know-how that we need to be able to move away from the common risks and challenges and moving to becoming safety and crystal clear in your boat buying decision? So here's something for you to think about. If you're struggling with any of these issues that we've covered, the Boat Buyer's Navigation to a Unique Boating Lifestyle provides very clear, proven and easy to implement steps that you can use right away to overcome these issues and to start gaining clarity on your boating lifestyle options without making a costly or an embarrassing buying mistake or without risking your family finances. So if you're thinking about a boating lifestyle decision, which way do you want to go? Do you want to do it the hard way, perhaps going round and around in circles, or the simple way to get confident and clear? So if you're looking for any answers at all in the boating lifestyle decision, your next step is to hop on a call with us, and we'd be really happy to chat with you. But there's no pressure, because as we can't and we don't work with everyone, but we're super happy to hop on a call with you, and we'll help you get crystal clear on the exact 2 to 3 steps that you should be taking right now, regardless of whether or not we work together. So take the opportunity now and book the strategy call, and we'll talk real soon.